So hello and welcome. We're doing the post. So on the alpha, there's this whole business of like a post. You can go basically keep going. So I'm going to do that. I did actually record it for the alpha, but I didn't think it was that interesting. So we'll see. We'll see how this is. So I'm going to click continue, and I can choose my reward. Oh wow, actually, okay, there is more. So Omicron's technique plus 1 resurrection charge, awakened fragment, 2% chance to get a whole resource sphere instead of a chunk. Okay. Resource cap in the expedition is increased by 50%. A set of resources. Let's go with plus 1 resurrection charge. Not sure what that is, but... Oh wow, okay, there is just more game here. The boss has been defeated, but your journey doesn't have to end. You can retreat to the camp with all your findings, but remember, the world will forget all your deeds. It always forgets. So I can retreat now, but look, I've got this sick new stuff here. I'm going to stay. And let's equip my new armor. Okay, so... This has attack speed, evasion. I mean, it's got a good deal more health. And I guess the trouble, do I abandon what I was doing? I've actually been given 3 sets of armor, I've just realized. So this one here is attack speed and vampirism. Again, abandoning the counter a little bit. And this one here is damage to all and regen per second and evasion. So that's kind of interesting because... I mean, these are, in theory, these are higher level, right? They're level 11. Damage to all. Okay, so if we're not fighting any more bosses, damage to all of a sudden is going to become a lot better. We're going to care more. And am I going to see any more gear that's this high level? I don't know. So maybe I do want to go with this, with one of these damage to all ones. And I could go with one with evasion or attack speed. Let's go with the attack speed evasion one. I think that's just better, actually. It's a little bit less max HP, but that's fine. Okay, we didn't gain any other things. Okay. So yeah, I've embraced the damage to all now. Changing what I'm about. And I suspect that the game is just gonna become very unfair very quickly, just to kill me. But I am now completely free to just place whatever the hell I want. Okay, so this is more damage to all. It's counter, it's vampirism. This is just better in every department. So we take it. Okay, what about this? Wow. Okay, some of this equipment is pretty amazing, as you'd expect. I guess it's kind of end game content. Okay, so I think I'm just going to keep on going until I die. Maybe I'll retreat. I don't know. Well, we definitely want more battlefields, because they're great. I don't know. And we definitely want more spider cocoons too. I wonder if I can actually fill up the map. I did kind of get rid of some of the things that you can use to easily fill up the map, like, you know, groves and things like that. But, oh yeah, we could have vampire mansion, village... And we're going to want more mountains. And I wonder, are these going to be more high level? Just don't know. Cemeteries are kind of scary. I think some of my toughest fights have been in amongst cemeteries. So might be more careful with them, less careful with them. I don't know. I think I'm just going to play fast and loose. And then maybe just think about it when I get to the end. I'm kind of just curious to see how good my build really is. I mean, I'm not at full health, you know, it's not... I'm just taking... Wow, okay. I'm going to just enable that. Just, I mean, maybe I've actually just kind of destroyed my build a bit because I'm not as countery anymore. You know, half health. Crikey. Okay, so that's more evasion. So this is more damage to all, which is, you know, pretty relevant. Less defense though, more evasion, and we lose encounter. Yeah, okay, fine. We've still got some healing, but yeah, okay. I think I'll be very lucky to survive this last loop. Yeah, it's the game is unlike. Yeah, let's finish the guy off. Been here too long. Okay, so we've got No more treasuries. Oh, we do have a treasury. Let's finish that one off. It's getting desperate. Okay, actually, wow, finding a weapon upgrade. Well, potential weapon upgrade. So 30 to 40, actually less damage, less regen, but it is 8 defense, which is going to add to our damage because of our perk. Now, what is our defense? 30. It's 38. I don't know how significant a bit more defense is going to be. This ring feels like it should be an upgrade as well. I mean, it's a 9 versus an 8, but what's it even doing for us? It's almost doubling our vampirism, and it's a lot of regeneration. I mean, we could go switching into regeneration. Maybe. Possibly just horribly just destroying my build. We'll see. Level 10. 15% evasion. This suggests to me that evasion is highly regarded, because that's it's a level 10 ring, and all it's really got in it is see, the magic damage. I don't know what that is. I don't know how that works. But I am on a decreasing spiral here. So yeah, I'm gonna want to place. Oh wow, more counter. That's pretty compelling. It's almost 7% more counter. But we lose the regen. Ugh. Who knows? Okay, about this. So yeah, let's just put a village somewhere so we can heal. Where the hell am I? Oh my god, I'm only here. Oh dear, in so much trouble. Now we want a meadows. It's about to be, the day is about to change over. So yeah, foolhardy might be the description. Maybe you beat the boss and that's it. That's, what you do. Unless you have something truly, truly overpowered. I mean, I guess the other thing is that I've dismantled my carefully crafted build here a little bit. Oh yeah, we definitely want to place the meadows. What about this? More defense, but less of the good stuff. No thanks. So yeah, we want that kind of business. Yeah, I'm just hoping to survive this this loop. That's my dream. Counter sound, yeah. That is the dream. I mean, okay, maybe a berserk bounced back a little bit. Maybe I can keep on going. God, I'm only here. This is going to be like the longest loop ever. Okay, but it looks like we're regenerating a bit now. And I suppose the other thing is that I do have a lot of villages on the route, so extra attack speed. No, we like our vampirism. How much damage to all? We've got 14. It's kind of, it's a useful amount. I just suspect that these grey items are just not gonna do enough, unless they're like level 20 or something. I mean, okay, so in this case, this might be interesting. Okay, so it's plus 13 damage to all. I mean, I think the counts. Yeah. I mean, it's not as good, but I mean, maybe if that was a level 10 one of these, that might be worth playing. Okay, let's go meadow. Stick in there. Okay, we want squares of mountains. If I'm gonna be optimal. I'm just not placing any more enemies out. Ooh, what's this? So that's a 15% counter, but yeah, similar damage to all. And how does the damage to all actually look? It doesn't look that effective. Really? I mean, I guess these guys have got a lot of hit points. Yeah, they've got quite a lot of hit points. Okay, that's nice. It's for more healing. So I'll be able to hopefully limp to the end. So we've got a village. Yeah, we can take that hill right now. We can have some rocks and some meadows. I think the rocks are like to be adjacent to as many rocks and mountains as possible, so I guess I'm going to try and squeeze meadows in just wherever they fit and then hopefully have rocks and mountains. Okay, so this one here has more counter and more vampirism, but it doesn't have that regen per second. I'll stick with what I've got. I guess the other thing is I could use these... Oh no, there's too much stuff around the road to use these to surround a treasury. Okay, so that's a damage to all type deal. But yeah, I should place these meadows as well. So I mean, this does do more damage, but I think the other stuff on there is pretty relevant. Level 10 shield. Alright, so this should be an improvement. So it's 28 slightly less damage, but it's got damage to all on it. It's got some regen and it's got some evasion. But it doesn't have defense. Less damage. Damage to all, like... Less regen. But the evasion's pretty serious. I think that's... I'm getting the impression that maybe evasion is pretty good. Part of me just wants to know. It's like, what's best? Someone tell me what's best. Meadows, squeeze those meadows in. Okay, well, it looks like we're recovering. God, maybe we can do another loop. Maybe we can. I don't know. There's part of me wants to just kind of see how far I can get. There's also part of me that just wants to like feel like I've judged wisely and ducked out at the right time. No, wisdom or idiocy, the eternal question. Lots of spider cocoons. I mean, maybe I should just play some spider cocoons. I mean, I guess I'll get more meta currency if I let them get discarded from my hand. Okay, 18 damage is pretty significant, actually. This damage to all is what you want, really. Maybe my switch to that is why I'm doing okay now. Okay, put out a mountain and a meadow. Might even be able to fill up the map. Okay, level 9. That's just not as good. That's just not as good. Yeah, I think we're gonna be filling this map. I think. There's a treasury. Well, well, don't mind if I do. That's I mean, actually putting it down here is probably as good as putting it up there. Kind of. Actually, no, it's just not as good. Thinking about kind of future treasuries if we get some. We're here. The length of the loop's there. I'm at full health now. Can I do another loop? Is that the right thing to do? I mean, maybe. Do I do another loop or do I chicken out? I feel like it's one thing. I think if I wasn't recording this, I'd be like, I'm just gonna chicken out. No one will know. But I think I will do another loop. So we'll put another battlefield out somewhere, so that we get more chests. I mean, I've got this enabled. I'll be able to, wait till the last minute to assess what a good or bad idea it is to continue. Okay, villages are good. Villages are heals. Wow, we're gaining so much stuff that things are getting really shunted off the end here. Okay. Ooh, is this an upgrade to our weapon? Good lord. Okay, so it's less damage to all, no damage per second, but 16% count, doubling our counter. It's got magic damage, more regular damage. I think we can do with this. And yeah, let's start surrounding this business down here. Maybe alternating them like this is reasonable. Maybe it is. Okay, where are we? We're here. We actually don't need heals particularly. Am I going to go for another loop after this? I mean, last time it did get significantly harder. It got pretty rough pretty quickly. Oh, I can't. Oh, I need to place a roadside thing there. Let's put a vampire in there. And there, I think this rock wants to go there. So yeah, we'll finish this treasury. Okay. And I guess it's nice to see the late game kind of equipment. Okay, this might be good. So I feel like all my fights, I don't see how anything's going to be better than damage to all at this point. Because, you know, there's just so many enemies. It's just a lot of free damage. So that ring. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so let's finish this treasury. Yeah, it's just we can have a few. I think I prefer having more max HP at this point. Okay, what did I gain? More damage to all. And some regen and some defense. I mean, don't know. I think the regen is pretty good. I think it's alright. Okay, that's a good mounted spot. And where am I? Okay, so we're pretty close to the... so this is the penultimate fight. Okay, what's this? Okay. Alright. So, we can retreat or we can stay. I mean, we'll be able to upgrade my base, but I don't really care about upgrading my base at this point. I'm going to try one more loop. So, in order to do that, I've actually got no more places on the map. I can actually place these things anymore, treasuries, so I guess I don't need to think about them anymore. Maybe I'll just try filling the map now. I wonder if alternating these like this is the best way of doing this. I just don't know. All these vampires. I don't know what having multiple vampires is going to do. Maybe I'm going to summon super vampires. But I think at this point now, maybe I just see how far I can go and don't even try to think about when to duck out. Taking a lot of damage here. So yeah, if it's anything like last time, it was significantly harder on the second loop. Wow. Okay, we've gained loads of stuff. On the it's a big jump in difficulty. Enemies don't mess around. Okay. It's that thing of the meta resources. Don't let all those precious meta resources go. Okay. And oh yeah, I might even level up at some point. All right, so mountains. And have a little meadow in there. And a battlefield. We are approaching full mapness. Yeah, wow, you take some big hits. Some big hits. The thing is, I enjoy this so much that I'm not worried about losing the meta currency. You know, for if they do have they are talking about having it so that you can, if you buy the release, your demo progress will come across. Not that worried about that. Let's go with more damage to all. Wow, 32 damage to all. Some serious damage. And maybe we can fill the map. But the thing is, I've not really got any. I mean, I've got good gear, right? But I don't have. I've not got, you know, massive attack speed. You know, there's nothing that's like you could in the demo. You could just really massively improve your attack speed with forests and have vampirism and just be unkillable because you're just doing so many attacks that are all healing you. Ooh, wow, possible upgrade. More health, but we lose some good stuff, so yeah, we'll not do that. So rocks. I mean, maybe we don't want to use rocks because mountains are just better versions of rocks, it turns out. Yeah, who knew? They're not just bigger, they're better. I mean, these enemies are doing a lot of damage, but I guess it's that thing of in the second half of the fight, I can then maybe heal back a bit in some of these fights. So cemetery, well, we'll see. So we could go with a lot more counter, but it's I guess the trouble with this is that the damage to all is actually speeding the fights up, which means that maybe I'm not healing as much in those fights. You know, maybe that's something to consider. Is that by killing all the little guys really quickly, the fight's just over before it begins. Okay, so these are very similar. This has just got some damage. This new one doesn't have the damage to all. Very evasive. Okay, so yeah, I think we just switch to a mountain-only policy now. Mountains and flowers, no rocks allowed. That's just how it is now. Ooh, is that a better shield? No. Okay, right. Is there actually? Okay, there are 2 spaces left on the map. We don't need a heal right now. Let's put it over here then. And we've got 4 spaces for spider cocoons. I mean, probably better to save them for chests, actually. I mean, it's that thing of like, how much do I want to try and min-max this situation I'm in? I mean, like, these battlefields are just going to be almost certainly going to provide better things for me than, you know, fighting spiders. Okay, it's and yeah, maybe I'll. Oh well, and actually I can actually fill. I'm going to fill the map. I'm just going to fill it. It's almost like I don't want to make any more decisions now. I'm done. I'm done with decision making. Okay, that's a full map, I think. Like, let's just let the game take its course. Let's just let it do its thing. So yeah, nothing now to place. I have de-decisioned the game, and yeah, maybe that's just it now. So Ooh. Oh wow, a weapon upgrade, potentially. So it's more damage and way more attack speed. What's our counter looking like? We don't have a lot of counter going on now. Only 24, so this weapon is most of the counter. But this is a 36% attack speed increase, which is pretty significant. Well, let's do it. Yeah, if I suddenly die, I know I did something wrong. I guess the healing on counter is pretty significant. I suspect that at this point they expect that you're not playing anymore. You know, they probably haven't spent much time optimizing this bit. So yeah, nowhere. Just double checking we've got nowhere to place anything. Oh, there's a cemetery space there. New trophy as a new. Okay. Thought there might be something if I filled in everything. Ooh, a level 11 shield, huh? More defense, more regen, but we're losing some pretty good stuff, so we'll keep that. Potentially a better ring. Ooh, so this has got more damage to all. But I think attack speed, even with just a little bit of vampirism, is going to be pretty significant. Especially as attack speed is going to multiply with damage to all. They're going to they're going to. Oh god, there's all sorts of things happening. I don't know what's happening. There's some stuff happening, right? Okay, so this has less damage to all, so not so interested. Oh, I see. It's the noise that's making when these things go down. When the kind of high value items are recycled. Okay, so we're looking pretty nice here. And it's when these things are recycled as well. Okay, what's this? So yeah, I think damage to all is going to be what we want most of the time. Yeah, so maybe if I was going to try and really min-max this, you'd just only play battlefields. Okay, so yeah, I can't play any of these things now. And now we're just basically looking for loot that has better damage to all. That's like damage to all plus something else that's better, I think. Because we've got no fights that are just kind of, that are just an enemy on their own. It's all just everybody all the time. So this is my current weapon doesn't have damage to all, but wow, counter 19%. That actually feels pretty useful. That's going to triple my counters, which is also my heals. Famous last words. Because the thing is that I kind of don't necessarily want the fights to end too quickly, because it means I don't have as much time to heal in those fights. So this is a not... yeah, so... See, like this last bit of the fight here, actually I don't necessarily want that to end too quickly. Wow, a level 13? Okay, with 20 damage to all, 40 to 60 damage. Okay. Again, it's going to end the fight very quickly. Oh, okay, looks like some switch has tripped and now I'm getting level 13 gear. Regen. But yeah, damage to all is king. Because I guess it also means that those weaker enemies, you're not in, you know, they're not damaging you en masse. They're, you know, just doing what they're doing. It's nice seeing all this high level stuff, though, I have to say. Okay, so that's a better damage to all ring. We'll lose a bit of defense. But yeah, getting that balance right is going to... Okay, that's a 2 levels higher, but no damage to all on it. Plus 20% attack speed, though. I think actually the numbers just work out there. So 20% more attacks. So I think that's just better because my attack all is going to happen more frequently. That's just the numbers just work out better on that, I think. The numbers. I've done the math, so you don't have to. And I've done it vaguely and imprecisely. So, oh, I've got a level up. Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely do this. Lyra leaves half of his findings at a camp. Okay, so that means, okay, I'm going to be... Assuming I get past this loop, I'm going to actually be in a position where I can just keep looping, and it's fine. Just depends, do I have any other commitments today? I guess is probably more the question now. And the answer is, well, I can put them off. So where even am I on the map? I think I'm around here somewhere. Let's just see where I am. Yes, I'm here. It's going to take a while. I don't actually have any vampirism now, I've just realised. Might want some of that. Just a bit. I mean, yeah. I don't even have any regen either. So okay, that's something I do need to want to do is get something that's going to add to. I've only got my healing on. What is it? I've got my healing on. Counterattack, but I actually don't have any counterattack either. Impressive. How do I get out of here? So yeah, I might want to look at that. So I would be giving up some damage to all for this, but I would be gaining 14% vamp, which I think is going to be important and useful. This has, yeah. Okay. The dog's dreaming. It's quite sweet. The dog. There is a dog. It's a real dog. I do assure you. Yeah. So we kind of want that vampirism. I think is helping. Okay, that's a level 13 armor. It gives you loads more max HP, but less defense. I think this is actually weaker. We don't want that. Yeah, we need, you know, the numbers. If they were just plain numbers, they'd have to be pretty huge numbers to kind of, you know, be of interest. Yeah. It's almost like it's not really worth looking at. A lot of stuff. I mean, this is level 13, I guess, which is what's made it worthwhile. Okay, so this is, yeah. Okay. So this is 18% counter. That's going to add some counter back in and some regen. But we'll lose our vampirism. Yeah, I guess it's one. You know, spell. Let's do it. We'll see. If we just suddenly die, we'll be like, ah, okay, you shouldn't have done that. Okay. Oh, so a shield with damage to all, and this current shield doesn't have it. It's just got attack speed, but attack speed is pretty relevant. Yeah, I think the attack speed is actually pretty good. Okay, whoa, we've got loads of stuff here. Let's just pause it. Looks like no one shows up in here. I don't know why there are no enemies there. I guess they got scared. Or maybe they all accumulate for the big fights. It's possible. Yeah, I think we just... We're on, you know, I think if something is lower level than the stuff I already have, it's unlikely to be... Alright, I think this is just better, right? This is weird because you've got this top shield has got 36 defense plus 8 defense. So does that mean it basically means it's got 44 defense? But this has less attack speed, and we like attack speed because that I think that the way that I'm picturing it anyway, effectively that's multiplying my attack by my attack all, my damage to all. Maybe what we need is a good ring that will give me the vampirism. So yeah, because I think multiplying attack all is going to be, in terms of just sheer damage output, it's going to be pretty spectacular. Okay, this is good. This has got counter and vampirism, but a little less health. Go for that. Even though it's going down a level, it still works out all right. And because I've got this new perk, I'm just going to keep pushing. I'm just going to keep pushing. Oh, we're at our cap for meta currency by the looks of things. I've just realised. The game's like, can you just stop now? So this has more damage to individuals, but less to everyone. Okay, so this is 11 damage to all and vampirism 14%. I think that's pretty good. So actually, it does look like I'm at my cap maybe for things. Because yeah, things aren't adding up here. I just not noticed that. I guess that's one way of stopping stopping you just finding a broken set of things and doing them. So what I'll probably do then is, let's just press this. Okay, so I could retreat there, and it looks like I'm capped on these. I'm going to do one more. It's going to get a lot harder and I might die. But, oh, look. It stowed that stuff. Because of that perk that I have. Because of this supplies. I don't know whether it's going to mean that I can keep on collecting supplies or not. I guess we'll find out. So yeah, these numbers might just stay what they are, stay as they are. I suspect they will, otherwise it's a bit of a loophole. And it looks like they've very deliberately put a cap on. Very deliberately. They've capped it. Ooh, level 14 armor. No counter, no vampirism, but some regen per second. Sorry, I'm not interested. 17% counter, I think also fine. I mean, I think it will again be much harder than the previous loop. And the thing is, I have dropped off a load of stuff. It doesn't really. I'm not losing anything if I die particularly, because I've already dropped off almost everything that I would have gained if I'd retreated. And yeah, it looks like these are not totting up anymore, so we're at cap, except on Metamorphosis. I'm not sure where that comes from. I think that might be from placing things, I guess, which is why it's not going up anymore. A level 14 shield. 46 defense, but that attack speed, non-negotiable. Not losing that. No way. So yeah, no meta currency gains to be had now, I don't think. Just sheer joy. We still looks like we're holding up okay. Okay. Yep. 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 Yeah, because they're just able to kind of kill these side people just without really trying. So it's all good. It's all fine. Okay. So this armor has damage to all, but I like that there's yeah, I need the vampirism there. I think having a bit of counter is good, because obviously we're receiving such a volume of attacks. Because we're generally being attacked by 5 enemies every single time. This might be an upgrade. Less damage to all, but a load of extra count, 19% extra counter, and some. We'd lose half our. I think we're just fine as we are. He said that we'll. Okay, maybe not. Just taking a lot of damage there. Okay. Okay. So probably this will be my last straight playthrough of this until release, I suspect. So I might make a tips video or something like that. Might do something like that. If there's anything, if anyone watching this is kind of like, hey, there's this this thing that I seem to have done that no one else has done, you know, feel free to share in the comments. Share your secrets, hard-earned secrets. Share them. Yeah, very excited to see what the future holds for this game, and it's not that far off, right? So we're now we're a week into February, so it's less than a month to release. I think March 4th or March the 4th. So yeah, we are just doing all the quests. And it's funny how there are no enemies here in any of these villages. And I'm not complaining, because I try not to complain. I think it's really it's not good entertainment. I'm sorry if you came here for complaints. I'm sorry. I'm not going to be doing that. So yeah, all my attempts to not have mountains seem to have been a waste of time. I think you need the large amounts of health to fight the boss. So, well, that seems to be the case. There might be ways, obviously, we've only got a small portion of the game, the final game. So maybe that's going to be different later on. But for now, it looks like you kind of need those. You need those mountains in your life, Preferably, behind head mountains. Oof, look at that. Glorious behind head mountain. Best possible mountain. But yeah, so it looks like there is a way of increasing the cap of stuff you can extract from a level. I did see that in the town. I don't really know why this, I guess, yeah, I don't know why. I feel like I should be dead, right? But, ooh, what's this guy? Prime Matter. Undead Cosmic has a soul. Not sure I've seen Prime Matter before. Well, I might have fought it, but just, just not noticed. Just too excited. So this is, yeah, my attack speed. This is going to be hard to replace, really. I mean, I'm almost thinking, you know, just stop mouse overing things that are less than, you know, less than level 12. I mean, so I could get more attack speed. I'm sure there are calculations that could be made. I'm not going to make them. No way. I already did enough calculating today. Did enough of that. Okay. Yeah, so it looks like I think this is the one that you get from placing stuff. So you know, so from a meta progression point of view, I think I'm achieving nothing here. Nothing. It's all for nothing. So yeah, if you are watching this, you're like, hey, I'd love to see more Loop Hero content. You know, drop me a subscription. And if you have any ideas for stuff to do, kind of Loop Hero content-wise, so I think there could be room in the world for a level 13 for a that's actually got damage to all on it, but I like the vampirism. So you know, so if you do have any ideas for I don't know, maybe like a tips video. I'm hoping, a level 15. I'm hoping that I get an early key, and I can make a whole load of cool content for when launch arrives. I really hope that can be the case, because it's going to take quite a lot of time to you know, put something together. Especially if we're expecting the dev said this is about 25% of the content. So there's going to be a whole load of stuff to find, and it's not going to be necessarily public information what there is to find. So yeah, optimistic. Is this a natural upgrade for us? No. No. Yeah, so there's going to be different classes you can use. It's exciting. And yeah, there's loads of buildings in there as well. And I'm wondering how long to just keep doing this for. I should have had something prepared, you know, like a level 15 armor. Steady on. Still not as good as my level 11 armor. Level 12 armor. I want that counter and I want that vampirism, so I'm sorry. Sorry, you're not good enough. I mean, it feels like I should just do this until I die, you know? And just check in on the really juicy looking items. Oh, a level 15 shield. You're going to be good. Well, not as good as extra attack speed. Wow. Okay, a damage to all. 20 damage to all is going to take my damage to all from 31 to 51. So that's the equivalent of a speed increase of. Oh god. But then I'm losing 32% speed. Yeah, I don't know the maths. They're there. I know that the maths are there. You know. Okay, we're doing quests. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing with rivers and trees. That was something I really loved from the alpha. I don't know, there's something very satisfying about placing them. Very satisfying. It's interesting with the deck building thing. I'm really excited to see what other things I'm going to be placing on the map. I probably could look at the trailers and try and really extract that information. You know, like really like, oh, what's that? Because now that I've played this demo enough, I could probably spot the things that aren't. You know, I'd be able to see the things that aren't in the demo and be like, oh, this might be this. Ooh, level 15 armor. It's 4 levels higher, but it doesn't have counter or vampirism on, so I'm not interested. Sorry. What? Attack speed plus 56%? That's pretty wild. Okay. Because that's going to increase all my attack alls. That's going to increase everything. Even if my vampirism is a lower proportion now. All my vampirism is on this ring. Can I get a ring with more vampirism on it? Well, hello, ring with slightly less vampirism on it. Hello there. Yeah, we definitely need some vampirism, I think. Otherwise, I think we'll rapidly die. That's my suspicion, anyway. I feel like at some point the game's just going to be like, nah, I'm sorry. sorry. You've had enough now. Go on, get out of here. Get on with your life. No! I refuse. We've got plus 88% attack speed. Okay, so this... I think we've got enough vampirism. I mean, we are losing health, you know. It's not like we're not on full health. We were mostly on full health pretty much constantly. And we are starting to take a bit of a pounding. And possibly that's because of going with this attack speed. Maybe we switch out of damage to all. Get more into the... I mean, we could go back into some vampirism. It's like plus 56% attack. I mean, that just seems crazy. Okay, is this all our loot from all those quests? Okay. So yeah, so this is... I think we want a ring that just gives me a lot of vampirism. Like maybe this one. So what am I'm going to lose a bit of damage to all, but that's fine. I think having... Maybe we could switch a little bit away from damage to all and more into vampirism. So this is only a 1% increase in vampirism. It's also more counter, so that's more opportunities for heals. It's actually quite a big downgrade for levels. But maybe if the fights lasted a little longer, I'd be able to heal more effectively. Because, you know, if they're over too quickly, you kind of want to kill the big hitter first, and then you can just kind of use the rest of the fight to heal at your leisure while reading a magazine. So we could nerf our damage to all. Oh, we could. No, we don't want to remove our damage to all completely. But I think that would be bad. Wow, that's a lot of counter on there. But yeah, we've actually only got damage to all on one of our items now. I'm wondering if we're ever going to be able to use all of these items. You know, it's kind of exciting. Like, how broken are things going to get if we could... I mean, you can see how crazy this is. Like, if we've got a whole load of other things contributing, you know. Yeah, it looks like we've readjusted the balance quite nicely there. Looks like we're just fine now. I guess now we want things that maybe give us attack speed and something else. So this just gives me attack speed. Maybe I want armor that gives me attack speed and then a little bit of something else. A little something else. It does feel sad that I'm not gaining meta currency for all this though. Oh wow, it's actually even just removed the tab. It's like, no, you're just not getting that anymore. Well, I think that is what's happened. No, we want our attack speed. Yeah, and I think that is what it's done. They just, that tab's no longer. I like the elegance of that. Oh, that's a level 16 weapon. So it's a good deal more damage, but the damage to all thing I think is a deal breaker. It's a true deal breaker. I mean, we're still at five health potions. So it's probably, you know, got away in us yet. I just wonder, you know, like where are we on the loop? Are we kind of feel a duty? I feel like a duty now to check every single item. Okay, it's magic damage. Still not clear on what that does. Evasion. Okay, so we've just... Okay, so it should be getting harder now. We have just done another loop. Looks like we could still gain more perks. Or whatever, traits as they are in this. Could still gain more traits. Okay, so this here is offering me more counter, like almost tripling my counter. Less defense, and less attack speed. Might be a... So yeah, we okay, maybe this is it. Maybe they're finally going to kill us. Okay, so we could reduce our attack speed, but really boost our vampirism and yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Because the counter is... I mean, we're on quite a high loop now. The counter is going to gain us a lot of health. Oh, we've caned a load of these as well. I didn't notice that. Vampirism, 22%. I'm in. I mean, I feel a bit sad that I got rid of that really high attack speed armor. But I guess, you know, that's just the way it is. Okay, looks like this is the final one. We will die here. We've already dropped off everything, so, you know, it's fine. Okay, we could just... All of our attack speed is currently coming from this shield. If we gain this, place this, we'd gain a bit of evasion. I don't think that's an improvement. Plus a 21% counter. I mean, actually, the extra counter is pretty wild. For the heals. Well, it feels like it is. Okay, and then this is where we've got all our towns, so we can heal. I think getting rid of the fields just meant I had more space on my roads, which felt useful. This might be a level up. More damage. We would be getting rid of most of my damage to all, but we'd increase attack speed and evasion. Let's try it. Yeah, let's try it. So we're not damaging to all very much anymore. Attack speed's plus 44%. We are healing again. Looks like we're kind of back on the up when it comes to that. So maybe, yeah. I feel a bit like I'm steering a ship, you know, like a kind of steering a boat here. It's like one way and the other. I know that's probably not how people steer their boats, but that's how I steer mine. I mean, damage to all is down to a mere 9 when it was very, very high before. But that's the thing, is that if the fight lasts longer and you're vampiring it, then you're gonna heal in that latter part of the fight, aren't you? That's the thing. That's how it is, but. Ooh, this might just be an upgrade. This has got counter and regen. The damage to... I want to keep some of the damage to all, though. Maybe I don't. So this has counter, evasion, and vampirism. Wow. A lot less max HP. Actually, no, I think that is a downgrade, but... yeah. What's it actually adding? Oh, actually, it's reducing my counter. Okay, fine. Fine. Regen percent 7.8. Wow. Another rough fight. Oh, it's an elite skeleton. That's, yeah. That's pretty scary. I've heard... And that's the thing, is now that my damage to all is a lot lower, I haven't killed these guys by accident yet. But, yeah, and I think I'll kill these guys very quickly once the elite's dead. So we might want to bump our damage to all again. But we're losing vampirism to do it. All of our vampirism. Okay. Yeah. Mistakes were made. Let's see if I can recover from this. So we kind of want more damage to all in our lives. And maybe... Our attack speed is plus 44. We could just take our attack speed down and get more evasion, vampirism. No. 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 I mean, I have no right to be alive. It's just how it is. Just have to accept it. Move on. Okay, ooh, this might be a... Okay, so this is a weapon that increases my attack speed, has more damage, has magic damage, has damage to all. I think we have our winner. Our improvement. But yeah, we're still looking a little bit ropey on the old health. Yeah, we are slowly dwindling. Well, not that slowly. Okay, we could really buff our damage to all and get some evasion. Let's try that. I guess that's the thing, is my evasion's only 13%. It's 1 in 10 attacks that I'm skipping. Oof, that guy does a lot of damage. Oof. Okay, a bit of healing there. I mean, yeah, I think any one of these fights could just be it. Okay, that's... Okay, we could go really back into the damage to all game. I think I'm going to do that. I think, you know, left my roots behind. Regen per sec 5.4. We'd be giving up on counter entirely to do that. I'd be more magic damage, which does something magical, I'm sure. We don't care about oh, we're actually about to die. Let's go with this. It's got guaranteed healing rather than probabilistic healing, I suppose. So we have no counter now. Well, we just gained all the loot ever. Okay, so this here, we're going to, again, switching out of damage to all. It's just like switching backwards and forwards. But this should be an upgrade. 20% attack speed, 10% vampirism, and the counter. It's just I've healed. Let's do it. Let's get back into probabilism. If that's the way of saying it. Probabilism? Probabilism. I mean, back up to half. Yeah. Just a few bad rolls away from death, I think. Ooh, level 16 sword. No. Okay, maybe this level 14 is going to be better. It's got plus 20% attack speed and regen. A little bit less damage. Less magic damage. Less damage to all. Are we even doing damage to all anymore? God, not really. It is some extra regen per second. It's going to double my regen per second. Let's try it. I mean, we've abandoned damage to all. Because I don't think damage to all will get vampire healing on that. So there's not... So all we're doing by doing damage to all, I guess, is denying ourselves vampire damage, maybe? I guess we're also preventing them from killing us. But now the extras are kind of, maybe they're tough enough that they live for most of the fight anyway. It's that thing of just feeling like it's, you know, it's nearly over. But is it? But also that thing of knowing that with games, sometimes it can just go on forever. You're like, well, at that point, it is going to go on forever. When should I cut out? When should I stop? Okay, this should be better, right? It's 13 damage to all. It's a 10 more defense. We'll lose all that lovely attack speed, though. What about this armor here? Okay, I think are we actually near to the end of the loop and possible healing? Okay, quest done. The spear is going to give me lots of counter and the same attack speed, a little bit more damage. What's the catch? I guess I'm missing out on that magic damage. I might actually just be about to die here, so maybe we'll just, you know, die with our trousers on. Yeah, I think I prefer this ring. Okay, still alive. One fight. I mean, we might just die here. one fight away from the end. Is this level 14 shield gunner? It's more defense, less attack speed. Yeah. Oh well. I think I might just die here. You know, I think it's just you know, call it a hunch. I think I'm about to get killed. Yeah, there it is. Okay, well, part of me is glad that didn't go on forever. Thanks so much for joining me for this this extra post-end demo bit, and I did get everything because of that cool perk I had. So I will retreat. I'm not sure what this means here. What's this business here? Take all. You will. I think maybe this is a bit of a weird thing because because of having that particular perk. Everybody, listen! Oh, there's actually a story here. Might have to point people to this. Everybody, listen! The Lich is dead. The curse has been lifted. But what Lich? What curse? I believe you, of course, but I have no idea what you're talking about. You don't remember the dead sorcerer, the one in a fur coat, holding a scepter, all shrouded in star nebulas, floating above the world on his shiny wings and eating it piece by piece? That's strange. Everything looks the same around here. Why? I guess he's not the only reason for this darkness, then. The skeleton has mentioned him. Whoever he is, he must have something to do with the obliteration of the world. It seems that I have no other option but to continue my expeditions. Just no other option. So I have apparently achieved demo end. So, I mean, I could keep upgrading this. Who knows? Okay, we can't upgrade farms. We can't upgrade a fire. I mean, we can't upgrade this. That seems to need a lot of smiths. It would be a new card. Oh crikey, that is something to grind for. And this is going to add to my healing power. I don't think I care for that. What about this? We're actually pretty close to this. I'm not sure if this is something I can get. Extra heat, extra potion. I can live without that. Extra tiles though, that's going to get me, extra cards is going to get me pretty excited. The suburbs card. So I don't know if I can actually gain these resources. Given that I've just gone as deep into the game as I have and not got them, I suspect I cannot get these resources. Unless there's some kind of clever way of getting them, you know, through combining things. Yeah, and again, so I don't think I can finish these upgrades. So I think that's going to wrap it up for my playthrough. That's really going to wrap it up. So yeah, thanks so much for joining me through all this. And if you like the video, like the video. And if you want to see more Loop Hero stuff, I'm going to go ham when the actual full release happens. There'll just be ham everywhere. So if that excites you like it excites me, I'll catch you then. Cheers.